Hello everyone and welcome to Day Trader S&P 500. Today is Thursday, April 14, 2022. This is Dale Woodson, editor of Woodson Wave Report. And reminder that tomorrow's a holiday, everything's closed, and things happened pretty nicely today, okay? We want to show you guys our subscriptions there, and we just started the NASDAQ E-minis, the NQs. And there's our current analysis of the NASDAQ. We're looking at a daily chart. Not much has changed since last time. We started doing analysis of this in late February, and we came pretty close to our targets there and pretty close there also with the dates. And we have this wave 2 high here, okay? So we're looking at wave 3 down. We have our parameters for that, but it looks like a 1 down or 1 or A. A 2 up, 2 or B. And let me get, and you can see those retracement levels there. Let me do these for you guys so you can have a look at them. This won't be exactly to the point, but it'll be pretty close to what I have there. There you can see the 786 at 15,948 if this decides to go higher. It did go within 3 days of that turn date, of the April 3rd turn date on 329, okay? We'll talk about the turn dates a little bit more, but this is the counter trend bounce up, and it appears we have a 1 down, a 2 up, a 3 down, a 4 up, and a 5 down. This is the case with all the indexes from that 329 high. It just does look like the wave 2 or wave B high, but we do have alternate counts, and we'll get into that. I want to get into, let's see here. We have well, let's see. We want to get into the pre-market open report first. Okay. Put out a pre-market open at 1:05 a.m. Central today. Yes, all hours of the night and all hours of the day we'll put things out. That might be the latest or the earliest, depending on when you go to bed. But you can see here we wanted to give everyone a big picture of what's going on. This is the EMini Futures, a daily bar. You can see 1 or A down there. 2 or B up there, again on the 329 turn date, and you can see a little more clearly the numbers with circles in it: 1 down, 2 up, 3 down, 4 up, 5 down for one of the larger 3. And here are the wave 2 targets, and you can see this was close to hitting that first 382 target there. We do have an alternate count in red. This is 1 down, that's A of 2, B of 2 in red, and then C where 2 would go higher, Fibonacci retracement of 1 up to the 786, and there is the target there. But this is a main thing of interest here, okay? So we want to get back into those email alerts if I can. Let me show you guys that. So after the 1 a.m., we put out at 7 a.m., hour and a half before opening, and futures reached a high of 44.55.75 overnight. Okay, that was really near our target of 44.57. Okay, and then we give these downside targets. You can see I filled this in later. They were achieved. So let me go to kind of doing things in reverse here. We're going to go to a 1-minute chart, and here is that early in the morning, that high. Let me squeeze this down a little bit. And there was our retracement, and here were our targets here. You'll see they match up, and the market hit them all. That's where it says achieved. I filled that in later after the next subsequent email alert. And that one said we got a double top, which is right here. You can see that dotted line. So these targets remain the same because that price is the same. And that was a nice little sell-off there. You can see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll get into that and show you guys here what we put out after that. So after those targets were achieved and we updated that, then we put out another email alert, and after it registered a double top, traced out waves 1 down and 2 up and downside targets, and here's our downside targets and our make or break. So already an hour and a half before the open, we have 2 reports, one at 1 in the morning and one at 7 a.m. Central. So let's look at that on that 1-minute chart, okay? So we'll get back to that, and let's get this out. Let's get this stochastic out of the way, give us more room. There we go. There were those 5 waves down, and you can see here, as this played out through the day, and I got all my lines on there because I was day trading or scalping on that. You can see there was a 1.618 multiple there. There was our, let me fix that, that was 43.89, extra one in there. Okay, and it hit at the end of the day, and this is right at the close. Okay, so it hit our first target where 3 is equal to 1 at 1.00, and you saw the other targets were in here. Obviously, there weren't enough hours in the day to hit these targets, but it was nice that it did get the first one by the end of the day. Okay, so let's move right along here. Let's go into our bigger picture with the ES. Here is that daily chart of what I just showed you, and you can see the retracement levels there. We're really looking at things from the 329 high. All this is in the past, but on this daily, you can see clearly 5 waves down. By the way, there is a chance that this is 1, 2, and 3 extends, and 3 is where 5 is, okay? Because 3 can always extend, and we'll know that when this low is broken, especially before any of these highs are achieved. You can see it came pretty close there. Okay, but that is the daily chart, and we'll get into more detail. We'll work on our way down. Okay, from the all-time high, we have 1 or A down, 2 or B up, and 3 is beginning 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 of 3. This 3 will be huge when it hits. Okay, we've got our alternate count again, where this is A up, this is B down, this would be C up, and a higher wave too. Okay, that's in play until this is taken out, but I just wanted to let everyone know of all the different counts that are available. That daily, I think I have a pic of that 10-minute hourly. Here it is here. That is the daily bar, and that's a picture of the same thing. Okay, you can see the targets there. There's the ABC for the alternate, and there is that turn. By the way, that turn, well, I'll get into that later too. Okay, so that's the daily, and let's move on to the hourly, and now we're back at this 329 high. You can see on a daily there is the 329. So we move down to the hourly. There is the 329. It's a little bit messy because I have all these targets and actuals, and you can see we got a 1 down, a 2 up, and a 3, and then a 4 up targets there. Okay, I do want to point out with all these targets and actuals, we're giving our newsletter subscribers these targets in advance, and they're hit, and then we're giving them the next ones. We got upside and downside targets with 40, 50, 100 point swings within the same day sometimes. Okay, we're not a trading service. I don't provide specific trades, but it's just math, and I'm reporting the numbers to the subscribers, and they're using those targets and those make or break points for entries and exit positions. And these are huge moves, and most traders or investors are getting whipsawed, but our customers are getting these in advance. Okay, but here is another account of ABC here, but this is again a 1.618 multiple, and you see the ABC, and you can see the red targets there. Let me move this out so there's not too much in the way. There we go. Okay, so there is 3 down, and there's ABC. You can see the 382 target right here. I've got it in bold. 44.57.25, and this came right up to it, nearly kissed it. It's at that high is 44.55.75, and I think it's a double top. Yeah, that's that double top that we saw on a 1-minute chart. There's the 44.55.75. Okay, and then it sold off from there. Now again, this could be, all of this could be a larger wave A and a B and a C to these targets. Let me see if I can show you guys that, because we've got definite triggers or make or break points for all this stuff. I'll make that a different degree of trend and a different color so we can differentiate between the degrees. We'll do this here, and let's make this different color. Let's contrast it with black. There we go. Okay, so I don't have that in there, but well, I do now. I just added it. But this whole move here, ABC, could be the larger wave A, this down B, and then C to either this target, or this target. Okay, this 2 is setting up. I wouldn't be surprised if they took this thing all the way up. What they traditionally do on second waves are, their main purpose in life is to make everyone think the bull market is back. And when they do, then wave 3 down comes and sweeps the rug out from everyone. So I've seen a lot of times them run it up to the 786 retrace up here. But we'll watch this play out. Again, our trigger point is this low right here, this 43.7550 low. Came within a quarter point of our actual target. This thing breaks, then this 4 is done. Okay, this 4 cannot go over the wave 1 low of 45.01 right here. Okay, that's why that make or break is there. You guys got that? I think I have a picture of that too. That's on the E-minis on the 1 hour. Might be a little more clear. Let's get the 1 hour. Here we go. Okay, so there's 1 down, 2 up, and there is 3. There's the targets for 3, as you can see there. And there is the make or break. If this is a 4, the high of 4 cannot go below the low of 1. So that's 45.01 and a quarter. Okay, you can see how everything broke down there. Then we have that ABC in parentheses, or in red, I'm sorry. Okay, so that's the futures on an hourly. Let me see if we want to look at the 10-minute here. Yeah, here's a 10-minute. We were looking for, from this low, we were looking for 5 up, 3 down, and 5 up. And we got it. And then we got the double top, and then the market said, you know, we're selling off, okay? Because that is a resistance level there. Okay, so you can see we got 5 up for A, 3 down for B, in red in parentheses, and 5 more up for C. So this should offer strong resistance. We'll see if it goes up to those other Fibonacci retracement targets. You can see it a little bit right here. There is that ABC, and it didn't quite meet the 382. The other thing, in addition to them running way up there to shake out the shorts, if you will, a lot of times if this third wave is so strong that the previous wave doesn't even get to the 382. It came close, but it bears watching. To this week coming up should be a very interesting week for multiple reasons, okay? But there are things from that 4.8 high, okay? That's it on the E-minis. I want to get to the S&P cash index. Again, we'll start at the bigger degree, if you will. We're looking at an hourly chart going back to the January 4th high. We have a 1 down, a 2 up, 3 down, 4 up. A little overlap there, leading diagonal triangle. There's wave 1 or A down on February 24th. There's your A, there's your B, there's your C, and there's your points there. And that hit 46.37. There's a little higher one there at 46.49, where C equals 1.618 of A. And the 786 is 46.68. I believe I have that in the pick. You can see here we've got 1 down, 2 up, 3 down, 4 up. We've got 3, it's a little bit out there. There we go. And 4 did not cross above. If it did, it's a leading diagonal like the other picture. And then we got 5. And there's your A and your B, okay? So that's where that is. I think I have a pick of that that's a little bit cleaner to see. S&P cash hourly. Here we go. There's your 1 or A down. There's your 2 or B up. And there's that thing breaking down. And here's where I had the possibility of this third wave extending, which is a strong possibility. We've got 1 down here, that's the same. 2 up here, that's the same. And then we got 3, 4, 5. But this could also count as 1 in red, 2 in red, 3 in red. And then we get a 4 up, and that might be it. Or it could go higher, but it would have to, and that 1's off. It'd have to be way up there. Okay, but that's the possibility too. This third wave is extending. That's on the hourly bar. You can see the make or break and the 786 there for wave 2, and they're up in there right there. Okay, so that's what we're looking at on the hourly. Let me get into the cash if I can. Let me see if did I show that pick already on the hourly? I believe I did, but just in case I didn't, there it is right there. And then we're going to go to 10-minute on the S&P cash. Okay, back up a little bit. There's that 329 high on the hourly, wave 2 or B, so we'll pick it up here on the 10-minute. And you see we got a 1, 2, 3. This was a 1. Here again, I want to point out the 1.414 and 1.272 extensions are happening every day, multiple times a day at different degrees of trend. It's amazing, but they're hitting them. Okay, and there's the wave 1 low, there's the wave 2 high, and there is 3. Okay, it's a perfect 1.618 in this case on the April 12th. And there is the ABC pattern going up. Okay, there's our targets there. Let me get this fib retracement in. See if I can get this pretty close. That's pretty darn close. Might be a point or two off. You can see right there. There's our targets, and I want to do wave 4, not from the wave 1 high, from the wave 2 high. There we go. That's pretty darn close, and you can see there the make or break is 4507 right there. Okay, where the dotted line is. 4 high cannot go above the wave 1 low. So if this is 1 down, 2 up, 3 down, there's your 4 targets. Again, this could be the entire move up for 4, just short of the 382, or it could be just the A up, the B down, then the C up to these targets here. There's your 382 target of 44.62, the 500 at 44.87, and the make or break, again, 4 high cannot go above 1 low, which is at 45.07. And that's the 10-minute. And do I have a pic of that? E-mini, hourly. Yeah, I do. There it is, the 10-minute there. You can see the dates in purple. 1 down, 2 up, 3 down. There's your 4 targets, okay? So that should do it for today. Remember, tomorrow's a holiday. Next week ought to be pretty exciting. Again, the turn date looks like it hit on today. And it's a direct hit because tomorrow the market is closed. Okay, let me leave you guys with the bigger. There's that 1 minute. I love trading that 1 minute. There's the bigger picture there. That's where we're looking. Boy, this thing gets taken out, and look out below. But we'll see if they run it up first before they take wave 3 of 3 down. Okay, have a great weekend, and until next time, take care, everyone.